Hi guys, I'm back with another review, and this review is of All Just Glass, sexy cover, and it's by Amelia Atwater Rhodes, and she wrote the Den of Shadows series. You guys can look her up on Goodreads, see what that series is about. And this book is essentially about two sisters, Ada and Sarah Vida, and they're witches and they're also vampire hunters. Now, Sarah is attacked and turned into a vampire. Now, after that happens, her mother sends her sister invoking an ancient law that when one of when one of the hunters are slayed, it's their right as kin to hunt down basically the murderer and to kill the vampire slash hunter, because your job is a vampire hunter and it's your worst nightmare to wake up and become the very thing you're hunting. So that being said, now this book was, the story was very good. Characters were the characters were interesting. They weren't like original or anything, but the vampires in this book, they were not the twinkly twilighty vampires. I mean, they were killers. And I mean, although there was not like blatant like brutality in this book, there were instances where where there were examples of. So they weren't the Collins, let's put it that way. After Sarah is turned into a vampire, it seems like she becomes property. But what I mean is, it's like her free will is taken from her because she's put in situations where she is not given the free will to make the choices for herself. I mean, they give her the illusion that she has free will when they say to her, well, the choice is yours to do it what you will with your life and blah blah blah. But when she's actually moves into action to do something, someone is there to stop her, or to pull her back or reason with her, or whatever the case may be, depending on the situation. And I didn't like that. I mean, making broad decisions, and at some point it became like it wasn't just about her life anymore. It was about this whole big thing, and she was like a catalyst. If she dies, then this big war is going to start, because the twins, when you read, you'll find out who the twins are. The twins will go into revenge mode because one of them is madly in love with her, and the other one, I think, is slightly infatuated with her. I'm not sure. That's kind of a creepy love triangle thingy right there. But you'll read, you'll find out. And yeah, I just thought it was aggravating to read. I don't know, maybe if it's just me, or if it was because I read it when I wasn't, I don't know, in a good mood or something, or what it was, but it just evoked this feeling of just frustration and anger at these characters, and the decisions they were making, and this constant elephant in the room where the Vita law is being spoken like a flashing neon sign in almost every chapter. In almost every chapter. But besides all of that, that's just my pet peeve. For a story that took place in 24 hours, it really had a nice pace to it. What I love about reading is that you read a book and it transports you to a different place, a different time, whether you're reading for leisure or for a specific purpose. I mean, it is always a great experience when a book evokes a reaction from you. Something I had experienced in a long time where, you know, I had such a reaction to a book, which is great because that is the purpose of reading, for us to interact and fall into the world that we're reading into and forget about whatever situation we're in, whatever's going on around us. And I really did get pulled into this world, and I really did have a good time despite the fact that I did not like the book. And though the plot was interesting and the pace was great because it kept moving, and I did really want to know what happened next, but even so, I just couldn't get past this, because me personally, I'm a person that hates when people tell me what to do and that I can't do something or I'm not allowed to do something. So reading this book, it was like hearing that over and over again. But this book was very frustrating in that sense because it turned me off completely. But I think essentially this book was a good book, but I just didn't like it. Me personally, I didn't like it. So that's my review on August Glass. But you guys, you know, if you've read this book already and you have a different opinion, you know, leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of the book, and if you liked it or you disliked it, or video response me. You guys, let me know what you think. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.